I think my wife is hiding something in the freezer. Me and my wife have been together for nearly 5 years now. We were high school sweethearts, went against our parents' better judgment when we ran off and got married fresh out of high school. What can you do, right? We were young and dumb. But hey, I was financially stable enough to support us, get us a nice little double-wide trailer on the outskirts of town, put food on the table, keep cable on the TV, that sort of thing. She knew it wasn't forever. She knew that I'd keep my promise and get us an actual house, put us somewhere nice, an HOA neighborhood without the HOA. I think her pregnancy scared her. I mean, she was only 20, of course it scared her, but when we found out we were having twins, that's when she really started to slip off the deep end. I blamed it on the pregnancy at first. Her mood swings, those violent bursts of anger and frustration right before tears started to stream down her face. But when the symptoms progressed even after giving birth, they became harder to just ignore. We got the best of both worlds, a little boy named Jackson and our sweet little Roxanne. I can't even describe it. It was like she hated them. She'd scream at them when they cried, just get in their faces and scream for them to shut up at the top of her lungs. Countless fights were started solely because I tried to calm her down during her routine fits. That's when her anger became more focused on me, personally. And look, I get it, okay? Don't have them if you can't support them. I love those kids, and I will never call them mistakes. God's plan is what they were. Even still, they were two new mouths to feed. I think that's what bothered my wife so much. Her hopes of an actual home had just been pushed back by a significant margin. You need to ask for a raise. You need to ask for a promotion. You need to look for another job. Her words rattled around in my head like loose sticks of dynamite. I knew I needed to step up. I knew that this couldn't be our life forever. I started working double shifts, leaving my wife home to take care of the kids. 14-hour days, 7 days a week, and still it wasn't enough. My cash of savings was hardly even touching $1,000, and I was slowly killing myself. My wife wasn't doing too well either. I think the constant childcare may have been taking a bit of a toll on her. She was looking more and more exhausted every day. Her hair was constantly a mess, and her eye bags looked to weigh at least 20 pounds each. I wanted to take over. I wanted to give her a night out, but I couldn't. I was working constantly. All of my money was going straight towards bills, food, and college funds. God, I can't even say I was surprised when I came home today to find the house eerily silent. No cries, no screams, no laughter. Just long, agonizing silence. "Honey," I called out. "Down here, darling." Her voice was coming from the basement. She sounded more chipper than usual, but not exactly in the most pleasant of ways. It was an unhinged kind of delight, like she was overcompensating for something. I made my way to the top of the stairs, where I found 2 distinct streaks of blood leading down each step. The sounds of chains and locks echoed from somewhere in the basement. I reached the bottom step and found my wife standing beneath a single overhead light that illuminated both her and the suspiciously stained meat freezer. Chains wrapped twice around the thing, and a big metal lock held them in place. My wife turned to greet me in her blood-soaked nightgown. She wore a fake smile on her face so depraved that she